All right, babies, who the hell did I marry? 33, part B. I pull up the video on Dino's phone. I hit play. I look at it. It's fucking Takis' goofy ass on there. He's wearing his goddamn Crone Shirts Hard Again shirt because apparently he only bought 4 shirts with the budget that he had to buy new clothes, and one of them was Chrome Hearts when he could have bought like 20 new shirts, but of course his bougie ass had to buy this one. He pulls up on the freaking video and he's like, "Hi, my love. This is my last effort to let you know that I love you, and if you don't want to sign those papers, that I have this beautiful place waiting for you in Miami." I didn't realize he was in Miami at that point. He moves aside and he's standing in front of this condo in Miami. He's like, "I'm going to take you on a tour." I'm like, what the fuck? What is this, Cribs? In the video, guys, Takis walks me through this condo in Miami. Y'all, it is in South Beach on the water. It's actually gorgeous. He walks through the security guard office. He walks up this gold-lined staircase, past and to this beautiful mirrored elevator. Elevator doors open. He walks in. His goofy ass is on the freaking thing, videoing in the elevator. He's like, "This is the elevator." I'm like, no shit. He goes up the elevator to the penthouse. How much money is this man making? Does he not know that he also has to take care of me? Goes up there, walks to the door. One of those very cute, icy, chilled, frosted window pane for the door. He does a little key card, opens the door, walks in. In you walk in. There's a living room. There's a balcony. There's 2 bedrooms, one here, and 2 bathrooms. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. There's a little kitchen over here. He walks, and to the balcony, he walks out. He opens this fucking huge-ass balcony, and looking over it is right over into the ocean pier. The view is immaculate, y'all. There is boats going and it's beautiful and there's seagulls chirping and the water is very blue. And he turns the camera to himself and he was like, "This is where I'm living and I'm hoping that you'll live here with me too. This is the last time I'm going to ask you, but please, will you give me another chance? Because look how beautiful our life together can be here." The video ends. Dino looks at me. I'm like, "Give me the pen, Dino." Dino goes, "Are you sure, Kat?" I grabbed the pen from him, y'all. I have not signed a piece of paper so quick in my goddamn life. I was like, "Kat, Kat." I was like, "Enunciate the I. Let's put a heart over the I too. We're done here." He goes, "Wow, I can't believe that video didn't work." I was like, "Clearly you do not know a woman scorned and that I also learn from my mistakes." He goes, "All right." I go, "Yep, but leave the flowers." He's like, "Yeah, I know." I'm like, "All right, I'll talk to you soon, Dino." He goes, "All right, Kat, we'll be in touch." I'm like, "Great." He walks out. I shut the door. I walk over. My dogs are looking at me. I'm looking at them. I go over. I just sit on the ground, you guys, and I just cried. I have cried a lot during this time. And obviously for good reason, because I have been going through it. But this time it was a cry of just like intense relief. Like, before, all the pain and the crying was from crying of betrayal, distrust, hurt, heartbreak. But this time I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be fine. I've signed the paperwork. I am pretty much a free woman at this point. Like, everything has to obviously be filed with the judges and everything, but like, I've done everything on my part now that I need to do. I'm pretty much packed. I have a new place and a new deposit that is going to be ready for me to move in. I've got a plan for the dogs. I've got enough money that I'll be able to survive right now for a little bit so that I can figure out my next plans. And I also have some extra money that I can have some fun and actually reward myself for this fucking horrible past few years that I've had, and especially horrible past few months that I've had. And y'all, I just thought, well, now I can finally relax for a little bit. So what are we going to do? We're going to throw a bomb-ass divorce party. So I called up Maddie and I said, "Hey, baby girl, what do you think about a divorce party?" And she was like, "Girl, I've been waiting." She was like, "Where do you want to do it? Do you want to come to Miami? Do you want me to come there?" I was like, "I don't want to go to Miami because that makes me think of Takis right now." And she was like, "Okay, New York." I was like, "What you think about Vegas, girl?" And she was like, "Oh my God, Vegas, I love it." And this was for double meaning, guys. 1, because obviously Vegas is a fun place to party. 2, because I wanted to reclaim Vegas for myself, because as y'all remember, Vegas is where we got married. Vegas is where the first cheating happened. And Vegas was a symbol of a lot of bad things that happened because of the fights that Takis and I got there. And I was like, I need to reclaim this city for myself. So I call her up. I'm like, all right, bet, when can we do this? She's like, I'm available in 2 weeks. I'm like, great. I call up all my other girlfriends. I'm like, who can come and who is available? It was kind of short notice. But me, Maddie, my best friend Michael from Dallas, and 2 of my other really good friends were like, we're fucking in, girl. They're like, let's get a suite at the Wynn. Let's get some day parties going. Let's get some day passes. Maddie obviously is very connected, remember? So she calls up her mans, D, and D's like, I'm going to hook y'all the fuck up. So he got us some very cool day passes to party over at Dre's Club, which if y'all remember, it was the spot to be in at the pool party. And I have footage, which I'm going to show you guys. And I have a really good story about our time there. So, next couple weeks pass by, and I am waiting to go on my divorce trip, y'all. I am waiting to party on this trip and be a single mommy. Between this time, I had seen Will, I want to say like 3 or 4 times, and we had been going out and going to eat and being cute, and I was really liking him, but obviously I was not trying to commit at that time, but he was really, really trying to woo my ass, y'all. Like, he was pulling out the stops, which once I get into my Will story after this, I'm going to go into more detail because there is overlap with this story, but just know that we've been hanging out and I will go more into that detail into the new saga that goes there, but there is a little bit of crossover. But I hadn't fully committed to him yet, obviously, because I was just trying to be a single Pringle and have some good time, get that good from him and enjoy his tall ass. And I was like, I'm going to Vegas on a divorce party trip with my friends in a couple weeks. And he was like, oh, well, you know, do you want company? I'm like, no boys allowed. He's like, okay. So the party rolls around. It is the time. I'm excited, y'all. I'm like, what are we packing? I'm packing cutie ass bikinis. I'm packing some cute strappy dresses. I'm packing short shorts. I'm packing all the skanky wear, y'all, because mama is going to show up and she's going to show out. I was going to buy my ticket, but my friends, because they're so sweet, bought me a first class ticket, which is like an hour flight from LA to Vegas, which is like the shortest flight ever. And then my other friends, my 3 friends were coming from Dallas, and then Maddie was coming from Miami. I land there. I get to the airport. The Uber comes and grabs me and takes me to the Wynn Hotel. I'm like, hell yeah, time to party. I'm wearing a white kind of, it looks like a bikini cover up, but it was like a white strapless long gown. And I had like a little floppy hat on and all my stuff. The doors to the Wynn open, okay? And the Wynn is beautiful. Doors open, and I immediately see my 3 friends from Dallas standing in line, and I was like, bitches! And they're like, yes! And we were so excited. We run, I jump on them. Everyone's looking, I tackle them to the ground. We're all wrestling, because I also haven't seen them since Christmas. And we were like, it's time to kiki, y'all. It's time to party. We go over to the person that's checking us in, and the guy's like, what's your last name? I'm like, Limcat, blah, 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 blah. We were staying in a suite, the 5 of us, and it was a 2-bedroom suite. So it was going to be like 2 people in each bed, and then 1 person was sleeping on one of the couches that pulled out. But I'm talking about like a suite at the Wynn. It's fucking gorgeous. It's huge. Like, it's not like you're sleeping on a couch. Like, it's really nice. And he's like, okay, great. Enjoy your room. We're like, great. We get the keys, we go up to the rooms. As soon as the doors open and I walk in, we're still waiting for Maddie, she hasn't been there. I see a huge thing of sunflowers that's on the table with some champagne and a note, and it says, enjoy your party, I'll always love you, Takis. Why is this man infiltrating my divorce party as well, y'all? How do you even know? Ugh, yes, but it's okay. We still had a great time. So, 33C, the real shit of the divorce party, the celebrity that we ended up meeting and partying with, and all the good times ahead on this event trip.